I would like to now call on, so that we don't waste much of our time. We've already spent about 20 minutes waiting. So I'll just call on our Swagalicious governor in the house, Governor Olayinka Ajakai, to take us through how to hold successful and convincing presentation, both physically and virtually, and also get prospect running after you. So he's going to take us up on this topic. I hope we all enjoy, we listen attentively and enjoy. Thank you very much. Governor, sir.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, everybody. Good day, everybody, rather, depending on where you are in the world presently. Thank you, Governor Timmy, for starting the program. Apologies once more for starting behind schedule. Like she said, getting some technical things out of the way, issues out of the way. My name is Ajakai Olayinka, and I'm a farmer in Xtralarge Farms. Today, I'm excited to be here, not because I'm one of the facilitators today, but because it's always an enlightening time, an interesting time when we come together to have meetings, always something new to know, something new to discover, new chunk of information, something to celebrate in Xtralarge Farms. Congratulations to all those that were at the Agritech City over the weekend, celebrating the Valentine's Fiesta with Xtralarge Farms. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it, but I heard that you guys had a wild time. I also want to congratulate those that are joining us in this Zoom meeting for the first time. If you are joining for the first time, I don't know, is admin available? Can you just unmute people? Let me hear some responses. You're joining us for the first time. This is your first time. Please unmute.
Yes.
This first name for the first time.
For the first time, I'm calling them.
I'm actually here for the first time. Anna Colade is joining for the first time.
I'm so glad that we have so many first-timers. I can see the participants are increasing by the minute. You're welcome for those that are joining us for the first time, those that are just joining us. We just started actually, and we are in for a swell time. Okay, today I'm going to be handling how to hold a successful presentation, both physically and virtually, in other words, via social media platform, particularly Zoom, and how you can get participants or prospects running after you, asking you questions. I hope I am able to get to that bit, but whatever I can say within the allotted time, I would say, and hope that you get one or two things. How to hold a successful presentation. Let's start by way of inductive reasoning. When we say inductive reasoning, we're talking about asking questions. I love asking myself questions so that by the time I am presenting or I am making a presentation, the basic questions that an average person would ask me, I would have covered it in my presentation. So if you want to present, one of the basic questions that you are supposed to ask yourself is to identify what the people want to hear. What is the particular thing you want to pass across to the audience? Irrespective of the time that you are given, sometimes time can be a factor, but exactly what message do you want to pass across? If you can identify that, you are more than halfway through, because this is where it's upon this premise, upon this foundation that you will build your presentation on. If you can identify, I wrote some things down so that I don't forget them, that you must exactly identify what people want to hear. Now, straight away, before we go to the rudiments, let me digress a bit and say a few things in terms of presentation. Aside identifying what people want to hear, manner of presentation is key. It is germane. And I'm going to take time to cite a typical example that a lot of us fall into. When we make presentations, or when you have to make presentations, please say it in a way that gives the audience the impression that you have internalized what you want to say and that you have taken ownership of what you want to say. I've been to some seminars and I hear a presenter saying, oh, in Xtralarge farms, when you register, they will do this, and they will now come and do this, they will do this for you. No. Once you keep using the word they, it does not show that you have become an integral part of what you are presenting. No, it is not an issue of they, it is we, because you have become a part owner of what you are presenting. You need to take ownership of it. You need to speak with passion. You need to speak with confidence. You need to know what you are talking about. You need to have done some of your research very well. And it will shock some of you that you'll be hearing for the first time that I presented in Xtralarge barely 2 weeks after joining Xtralarge Farms. And I wasn't even prepared for it. We went for a program and the MD was supposed to present that day. She wasn't, I think she had 1 or 2 things to do and she was a bit overwhelmed. And she just said, Bama, the guy you are presenting today. I think it was a few weeks or a few months, rather, a few months after, a few months, not a few weeks. And that was it. And that was how I began to present. So please let us quickly take this ones, take note of them. Please speak with passion, speak with knowledge, speak with confidence. Take ownership of what you want to say. Make it an integral part of you so that when you get to a particular place, you're facing a particular audience, you won't start saying Sometimes it is not out of place to put some points down. There is no one man who is a universal custodian of knowledge. Everybody is learning. So sometimes you might just need to put 1 or 2 things down so that you don't forget. So please. So I move on to the next point I want to quickly share. Endeavor to identify the audience that you want to address. Sometimes you need to get to a place where you're presenting early enough. One of the advantages of such is that when you get to a place to make a presentation, in their meeting, in their gathering, by their words, sometimes you are able to identify and determine the kind of people that you want to address. Now, that might affect your language, that might affect your terminology, that might affect your register. It might affect a lot of things, even your disposition towards the people that you're addressing. I remember sometimes back I came to Ibadan, so I think it was my early days in making presentation in Ibadan. And I came, I was to address a group of old senior citizens rather in a particular place. And I went there, I didn't, just giving myself as an example, and I began to speak all the English that I could, the grammar I could come up with, feeling that I'd done a decent presentation. And close to the end of the program, an elderly woman walked up to me, gingerly from the back, and said, and that was when I realized that I had communicated to very few number of people in that sitting because I did not identify the audience that I wanted to speak with. How you would address technocrats is different from how you will address a group of traders. How you will address a group of market women who are not literate in reading and writing, but who are intelligent when it comes to commerce. ability to identify the audience that you are talking to or that you want to address is key, is germane in presentation. I go to another one. Talking about the rudiments. You need to know and at the same time must be able to deliver at least a brief history of the business you want to introduce to them. You must be able to find out where is Xtralarge Farms coming from. Where are we now? Even if you can't say where we are going yet, but at least find out a bit of history. Somebody says she can't hear me. Please check your volume again because people are hearing me here loud and clear. You might need to log out and re-log in. Maybe that will help. So you need to know a brief history about Xtralarge Farms. Where are we coming from? How did we start? Many are times when I go for presentations and I venture to mention where Xtralarge is coming from, and you know, the number of years that I've gone into research on the food that Xtralarge cultivates, I see people nodding their heads. I see in approval, even without launching into the main domain yet. So please identify, at least get a bit of history on what you want to talk about. It's also very good to let people know that Xtralarge is not a neophyte. It's not a particularly young company. We're not a startup, a company that if you are presently represented in about 23, 24 countries in the world, you can't call that a startup. So learn to speak with confidence. Learn to talk about the history of Xtralarge. Find out where we are coming from. People want to know what you know about the company that you are presenting to them. The next thing I would quickly want to identify is this. Talking about how to have a successful presentation both physically and virtually, whether it's via Zoom or you are meeting a group of people physically, it's essentially the same thing. How profitable is it coming into Xtralarge Farms? Is it beneficial? Is it profitable? Is it a good thing in the first instance? Has it been a waste of your time? At this point, it won't be a bad idea to share a testimony, a reference point. I, as a farmer in Xtralarge Farms, I have so many testimonies. But sometimes I tell people that, and which one should I even share now? For instance, choosing a testimony now is even difficult for me. There was a time I was telling people sometimes back that I worked as the chief operating officer in a company, a transport company for 10 years, and my take home could not take me home. And when you can barely put together savings, much less acquiring anything yourself. I worked there for 10 years and I eventually resigned. That very year that I resigned, few months later, barely 6 months later, I joined Xtralarge Farms, 3rd of June, I think 2017. And by end of August that year, Xtralarge Farms was giving out land on a promo sales value then. And I think back then the land was going for like 350,000 naira. I went, got an interest-free loan, and I invested it in Xtralarge Farms. What I could not get in 10 years, I got in 3 months of being a member of Xtralarge Farms. I became a landowner in 3 months. In 3 months of joining Xtralarge Farms. Where would you get a plot of land at that time selling for 350,000 naira? So it was an experience for me that today I can share. Is it the food, the benefit of the food, how my mother recovered from many years of diabetes and hypertension? A woman that was told that would die five years ago, this year she's going to turn 80. Just eating extra large food, taking the radish, taking the crash drink, eating the extra large meal, the unripe plantain, just gulping the benefits in the food. So you need to find a reference point. I remember about 2 weeks ago, we had a Zoom meeting on a Tuesday like this, and one of our farmers, one of our members joined us, and she began to share a testimony of what the radish did in the healing of her husband's groin area, and how the man recovered from sickness that had actually made him to stay away from work for so many months, and how the daughter also a reference point. It's always good to share your testimony so that people can know that, oh, this is what this person has benefited. I wish I can have a reference point like that. It helps your presentation a lot. Because of time, I move on. Your presentation must highlight what we stand, what they stand to gain, rather, if they join, and how they can start. Your presentation must contain, it must highlight what people, your audience, what do they stand to gain if they join, and how they can start. Please permit me to say this quickly. If you don't know any benefit in extra large farms at all, start with the benefit of organic food. That is simple enough. Start with the benefit of food without chemicals, food without chemical fertilizer, food without chemical preservatives, no chemical additives, no chemical coloring whatsoever, 100% natural. Tell them the benefit of organic food, not just health giving, but also healing in nature. Everybody wants to eat well. Everybody wants to live well. Let them know the benefits in the food. If you at least tell them this, I'm speaking to everybody on this platform now, listening to me, hearing me under the sound of my voice, that if you don't know any other benefits, start with food. How much more when we have close to 16 to 20 benefits in extra large farms now? Some of us joined extra large farms when the benefit was just 1 or 2. But now you have so many. The opportunity to be a super dealer is there. The opportunity for training is there. The opportunity for access to organic food is there. Opportunity to be a foodie agent is there. Opportunity to put your money down in our projects is there. Opportunity for virtual distributorship scheme for you to be a virtual distributor is there. Agripreneur is there. Agritech City Advocate is there. Extra Token is there. I can go on and on. The Food Spittle Associate is there. Excursion Agent is there. So many opportunities that are now at your beck and call. Now, what do you need to do? Learn what each opportunity has to offer. What does it entail to become an excursion agent? What does it entail to become, what does it take to become a Food Spittle Associate? What does it take to become a beneficiary in the food club, the food network? What does it take to become the super dealer? What are the benefits involved in attached with super dealership? What are the benefits attached to being a foodie agent? What is the difference between being a foodie agent and a super dealer? These are all the things that you begin to find out. Take time. There is no way you can be a member of Xtralarge family. You want to make good presentation and you will not. Somebody said my audio is bad. I'm trying to increase. No, the volume
It's
is on.
okay. It's okay. I think it's the person's network.
If you can hardly hear me, please check your volume again. You can log out and re-log in, and I'm sure you get it right. Somebody earlier complained, and I think it's been fixed for that person. Please do so. Oh, so talk about what they stand to gain, but do well to have your research. I learned a lot of things in Xtralarge farms, but I also did my research. I did a lot of finding out. I went online and I began to find out. I went for seminars that were outside Xtralarge farms. Incidentally, there was a particular a seminar the MD was supposed to attend, and she said I should go and represent Xtralarge farms that day. One of the most informative seminars I've ever attended in my life was that seminar. And it took place at the National Stadium in Surulere. It was a meeting of farmers, and there was this young farmer that came and he began to talk about, he was not even talking about organic food directly. He was talking about hydroponics farming in water without using soil. And he ventured into the benefits of organic food and so many other things. And I began to begin joining in with what my MD, my CEO had taught us for so many months back then. I began to put those things together. Get a writing material, get a booklet, or get a jotter, put down every information that you receive at our seminars, at our Zoom meeting, on our WhatsApp group, whatever, even on Facebook, put them down. Before you know it, it will form a chunk of information that will end up being your presentation. Let me give you another example. Today, I'm not taking the glory. This is not to say that's not my point. Quite a number of the introductory posts that is flying around today in most of the groups in Xtralarge were trainings that the CEO and MD gave during our farmers monthly meeting that I began to jot down over the months. And one day came, the MD said, Farmer Gagai, you'll be making presentation with your team on so day. And I began to put those things together. Today, we have them as Xtralarge introductory posts. Somebody took a big chunk of that information, developed it into PowerPoint presentation there later, and before we know it, we began to build on it. That is how to gather information. That is how to build on such information, so that when you are making a presentation, you are not speaking from the standpoint of ignorance, you are speaking from the standpoint of knowledge. If you are the presenter, you must know what you are talking about. Let me go on to the next point. At this point, it is also appropriate to mention, like I said, the various opportunities in Xtralarge farms. I think I've dealt with that. So let me go to, I'm closing now. Let me go to one more before we close. Sometimes it is not a bad idea to pray about a step to be taken. Now, I hate to sound religious, but in Xtralarge farms, we don't knock out the God factor. I've come to respect the CEO and the MD. They would always say the God of Xtralarge farms. I mean, you make a good presentation, you expect these people to just say, okay, come and join Xtralarge farms, be a part of this wonderful family, get involved in the benefits, start enjoying yourself, start eating farming easy, eating healthy, living healthy, and making money. But you won't hear that. After presentation, you hear them saying, we would like you to go and pray about it. And if God says you are to be a member of this family, then come and join us. So we don't knock off the God factor. Sometimes it's not outside. I particularly prayed about Xtralarge before I joined. I prayed about it because Xtralarge was introduced to me by a church member, and God told me, that person that says she wants to be giving you food, why don't you find out from her how she's going to be getting the food? And I asked her, and she told me, and I prayed about it, and God said, go ahead. And today, I'm not regretting. I'm sure the person that also introduced it to me, Xtralarge Farms to me, is not also regretting. So finally, in your presentation, close on a subtle way rather. Do well to let them know that you have only presented the opportunities before them. You are not forcing them to join. Decision to join is their responsibility, but you would advise them to join. That is the conclusion of the presentation. There's another, that's how to have a successful presentation. There's another aspect that I think I can just spend a minute or two. Governor Temi reminded me when she said how to have prospects following you. To the glory of God, I've never met anybody on the road and all of a sudden start discussing Xtralarge Farms to that person, or say, hey, have you heard of Xtralarge Farm before? I think that happened recently because I met a woman in a market, and she saw a cup with me, and she said, oh, you have this cup and blah, 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 blah. I said, yes. She said, how do you use it? So I explained the cup to her. She did, and all of a sudden I said, but do you know what? This cup is not the issue. If you know what I am eating, if you know what I am drinking, if you know how I eat food without chemicals. She said, food without chemical. And she said, food seller in the market. She said, please explain to me. In the market, I put this woman aside, we stood somewhere, and I began to explain about Xtralarge Farms to her. In less than 2 weeks, she came looking for me and said she wanted to register in Xtralarge Farms. Today, she's a registered member in Xtralarge Farms. She saw me last week, and she said the radish that she bought, she already gave it to somebody who has cancer, and she's already getting a good report from that person. That is how to be a rescue agent. 5 minutes presentation in the market, in a public market. What did she want to hear? What did she need to hear? What was it that I needed to pass across to her? What should she run with? All within 5 minutes. And she was able to be a member, and today she's a rescue agent. So how did I really get people to become members of Xtralarge Farms within a short period of time when I became a member? It was through my phone, and I've said this on some other platforms when I presented. Just my phone. I wasn't particularly a social media person. I wasn't popular on Instagram or on Facebook. My wife is the Facebook genius in the family. And I just took my contacts on my phone, and I divided them into four different categories. Divided them into family and relatives, friends, business acquaintances, and general acquaintances. I'll say them again. Family and relatives, friends, business acquaintances, and general acquaintances. The first 1 week of hearing about Xtralarge Farms, I began to tell people by sending those charts that I said I extracted from what MD was in the very first seminar that the MD gave on WhatsApp. I wrote a lot of things down that day, and I wrote them out in charts, and I sent it to all my family members. That was the first few weeks of becoming a member of Xtralarge. And when your family believes in your vision, when they join in your vision, it's so easy to move from there. By the time I did that, quite a number of my family members, my relatives, my in-laws had joined me in Xtralarge Farms. I moved on to the category of friends. This happens to be the largest number of contacts on my phone. So this took me several weeks to exhaust. Every morning, I formed them into different broadcast groups, and I will send one chunk of information from my archive, from my pool of information, and I will send it to them every morning until one person or the other will begin to ask me, this thing that you sent to us, what is it about? Well, the moment they ask me, I've gotten them. I did that for a while. Then the next set of people, next category was my business acquaintances, people I had different businesses with, and I sent it to them. They took me to the forum of their different business sectors and all that. The last one that I belittled, and God forgive me, because the day I realized it, God really changed my mind about it. The general acquaintance, that handyman, the mechanic, Sherafa, the mechanic, Inka the carpenter, Favor the barber, now, Inka the pepper grinder. I did not take cognizance of the fact that these guys had associations that they belonged to. So the general acquaintance actually got me more people coming on board than I envisaged. Because, okay, take for instance, I had an opportunity to go make a presentation for somebody in the mechanic village. And then Xtralarge Farms registration was about 8,500. And I got there and I was done with the presentation. And the mechanic asked me, the chairman of the mechanic group, that cooperative there, the mechanic village, asked me, so how much registration? I said 8,500. He said, is that once or every year? I said once for life. He said 8,500 that we use in taking pepper soup every Friday. And before I knew it, that singular presentation took me to the other mechanic villages in Lagos, mechanic village in Ikorodu, mechanic village in Ikeja, mechanic village in this, in that. And there were crowds gathered at each presentation. So this was how I was able to divide the contacts on my phone, and I was able to send those information out to them. And as soon as they responded to me, catching them was easy. Getting them to register was already a done deal. Permit me to stop here because of time. God bless you. Thank you for hearing. Thank you for the time given me.
Thank you very much, sir. Really appreciate you. Thank you. So I'm going to be talking about identifying your audience. I know we have new members among us, and some have been asking, they are new. And I just want to quickly say that Xtralarge is all about food farming, health well-being, and empowerment. That's all we do in Xtralarge Farms. And our mantra in Xtralarge Farms is farming easy, eating healthy, living healthy, and making money. That's all we do in Xtralarge Farms. But today, I'm just gonna, because I don't want to start talking. If I go back to saying all the things in Xtralarge Farms, I'm sure we're gonna be here all through today. My name is Temi Akinlade. I'm a farmer in Xtralarge Farms, and I'm privileged to be one of the leaders, Governor Temi, of the UK chapter. And I thank God for the CEO and the MD for the great opportunity and the privilege for me to be part of this great platform, Xtralarge Farms. I bless the Lord for making me be part of it. I've been there now for 3 years and I've never looked back. You can be wondering that how is she farming in the UK? She's not in Nigeria and she's farming. Yes, I've been farming and I'm excited farming with Xtralarge Farms. I've been farming in many kind of ways. By investment, I've been farming. I've been also in the farm by eating the food, eating healthy, also selling the food, being a super dealer. and it's been fantastic all the way. So as we can hear from the definition of the topic I'm speaking about is identifying your audience. Know who you are dealing with. What does that refer to? It refers to specific group of consumers that you are most likely to sell your product to, or to talk about your product, what you're dealing with. Like Governor Ajakaye said, that knowing your customers, when you know your customers, you know what and what they need, what and what you need to present to them. For instance, now, you cannot see a market woman or an elderly person of about 60, 70, 80 years old that are not learned, that didn't really know about social media and all that, and you're telling them about networking and all that, you know those ones, what they need is the food. So you talk about the food to them, tell them how Xtralarge products, what it does. And this day and age that there are lots and lots of ailments around, tell them the benefit of the food. When you eat the food, you eat healthy because it's organic product, it's 100% undiluted food. So tell them about that, talk to them and educate them. Like Governor Jakaye said in the beginning, that you know about what you're doing. If you're into a business, you educate yourself in that business. Take, for instance, when I joined Xtralarge Farms, I didn't really know much about it, but I went on the internet, I read about it, I asked questions from my upline, I asked from Adukada, I asked from Gigi Awubajo about the product. I told him to send me flyers, send me things so that I can learn more about the company I am joining, I want to partner with. For you to become, to say you want to do Xtralarge Farms, you need to soak yourself into, know what you're doing, so that when you're presenting, when you're talking about it, you don't just blab around. So know your target audience by age, gender, income, location, interest, or whatever. You know the age of your target audience. For instance, here in the UK now, most people I know, they're not really interested in networking. So I don't talk to them about networking. I have a group of friends like Dr. Governor Jakaye said he has on his WhatsApp group. Same thing I did. I didn't even know he did that. I have my own list of people that I know that if I talk to them about food networking, they will run away. I myself am part of that group. If anybody comes with networking to me now, I run away because I'm not interested in that. But then when I joined Xtralarge Farms, my friend that introduced me to Xtralarge Farms knows I don't really like networking. When he told me about it, he said, you know what, they have organic food and I've got some medical challenges. My blood pressure was high. If you eat this, do this, it will help you. Oh, I was very, very interested in knowing that, or to know about Xtralarge Farms with that alone, that, oh, it will help me with my blood pressure, this person is suffering from this ailment or the other. Talk to them about the benefits of the food. Don't go there and start saying, oh, when you join with 10,000, you bring 6 people, you do this, you do that. They will run away. So what I did then, immediately he told me about that. I said, oh, this is interesting. How do I get the product in? I contacted some people that do shipment and all that. I said, you know what, I want to buy this product. I bought the product in, I ate it, and I saw that it was working. When I ate and I said, oh, this is quite interesting. I started posting it on my social media platform. On my WhatsApp, I started posting about Xtralarge Farms. The day I joined, the very next day, a friend of mine called me and said, what is happening there? The little that my friend has already told me, I told her about it. Immediately, she joined as well. And she was interested in the investment aspect of it. Immediately, she tapped into the investment aspect. I also was interested. All I wanted to do in Xtralarge Farms was just to eat the food and then invest my money so that it will be bringing returns for me. That was the major reason why I joined Xtralarge Farms. But today, I'm doing more than what I actually joined Xtralarge Farms. I'm doing the food networking. It's not I really wanted to do networking because I'm not interested in networking. But because I posted it on my social media platform. People are asking, oh, what is this? What is all about? What is Xtralarge all about? I don't really get it. And I started speaking about it with the passion I have for Xtralarge Farms, talk to people about Xtralarge Farms, this is this and what they do. And immediately they started registering. You see, registering, I wasn't planning to do that, and it happened. I started selling the food when I saw an opportunity that, oh, okay, where is the food? I have the food. You bring it in, I sell to them at my own price. That's one of the benefits of Xtralarge Farms. So know your target audience. You are going to a marketplace to talk about Xtralarge Farms. You are telling them, mama, Tebati join with 10,000 naira. You bring 6 people. The mama will run away. But when you tell them about the benefits of the food, what it does to the body, and if they join, tell them that they're going to get an induction pack that whereby they will try the food and see for themselves how the food works magic in your body system. Tell them that your food is your medicine, and there are some ages, like students, for instance, now, you can easily tell them about doing the foodie agents without even spending their money, buying the product. They can market it and they get profits. They get commission. When you refer people, you get commission. So these are aspects that they can as well tap into. They can also talk about excursion. If you're a teacher here, or a head teacher or whatever, go to a school, write proposals. Write proposals to the school that there's this farming company that deals with organic products, that they would train and teach people how to farm easy without adding chemicals. You can organize excursion for the school to bring people down, and you get paid for bringing them down. You get the form from Xtralarge Farms, from the management in Ikeja or wherever. Get the form, take it there, write a proposal, bring students in, you get paid for one child. I think you get 500 naira per child that comes to the excursion. That's interesting. I wish I'm in Nigeria that I can do this, honestly. I will write proposal, and by now I'll be in my billions, not millions. Honestly, I can't just take people from here down. I might even look into it as I'm saying. You see, I'm also learning. I might look into it and see if we can do something that will interest kids here going to Africa to learn about farming, organic farming. It's interesting. There are business women and men as well, those in the banks you can talk to as well, that bring your money in. We have lots of leaders, lots of farmers here that are from the bank, that left their bank and partnered with Xtralarge Farms, and they are making 6 digits. They are enjoying farming with Xtralarge Farms. So you can walk up to the banks as well, talk to them there. Say, you know what, this is what and what we do, So know your target audience. Don't just go to a place and be blabbing and blabbing and blabbing. You talk and talk and talk, and nobody is interested in what you're talking about. Know your caliber, know the kind of people you're talking to, your location, their interests, before you start talking about Xtralarge Farms. Because I know some people are good in networking. When you see them, these people, all they do is they love networking. Tell them the benefits of doing networking with Xtralarge Farms. And with Xtralarge Farms, you don't need to do networking for the rest of your life. It's only in 5 stages. Induction, family stage, community, national, and international. After the international, you graduate. But with other networking business that I've heard about, they don't graduate. They do and do and do and do and do, and you sweat. But with Xtralarge, there's no sweat. No sweat at all. And when you get to each stages, how interesting it is. You get rewarded. You get rewarded. When you go to other places, some people, maybe middle class people, they like investing. Tell them about the benefits of investing in extra token. We have lots of investment opportunities. Governor Jake mentioned a few. The entrepreneur is there. You know, you can invest in the beans, you can invest in rice, you can invest in the virtual distributorship, you can invest in the Agritech City Millionaires Club. I've got a few, quite a few of investment with Xtralarge firms, and I'm enjoying the benefits of it. So you can discuss with them, know your target audience, know who you are talking to about what you're doing. Don't just see, you just walk about, you see somebody that is a mechanic and you're telling that mechanic and bring 10,000, and when you bring 10,000 and you bring another 6 person and they bring another 10,000, the mechanic will look at you and say, is this person not a thief that is asking me to bring 10,000 and bring another person to bring 10,000? Do you understand what I mean? But when you tell them about the health benefits of Xtralarge farm produce, I'm sure if they are having any ailments in their body or any challenges, immediately they tap into it. And before you know it, when they are spreading the good news, you are thinking, let me tell you something today that we don't realize in Xtralarge farm. We are all doing networking one way or the other. Because when you see the benefit of what is done to you, you spread the good news. The person you're spreading the good news to, tap into it and join as well. You've done networking with that person. But when you go to somebody that doesn't even want to hear about, just take myself, for instance, I don't want to hear about networking at all. Don't tell me about networking. But when my friend came to tell me the health benefits of Xtralarge farm produce, I jumped into it immediately. And before you know it, I started doing the networking aspect on one corner, you know. So know your target audience, know who you are dealing with. You don't just see any group of people and then you start talking about what is not of concern to them. Like the senior citizens now, they are very conscious of their health. So you tell them the need and a source of income with no stress at all by spreading the gospel of eating healthy. You spread the gospel of eating healthy, making your food as your medicine. So if you tell them and you give them that assurance that if they eat this food, it would make them, it will nourish their body, it will replenish them. Before you know it, they will join into it. And you also know some set of people as well that love buying the food and they would like to sell. Talk to them about the super dealership. So when you buy in boxes, you sell to your customers, this is what you get. Instead of talking about what they don't want to hear. So people that are market women, people that really loves doing business. Tell them about the super dealership. Tell them about virtual distributorship. You get 30 cartons of Wonder Meal. You don't even need to do any stress. Xtralarge sells it for you on your behalf. And then they pay you. Every 4 months, you get paid. I'm doing it. I've got that investment. I don't go about saying, oh, Wonder Meal, this is Wonder Meal, this is one. I don't. I'm sitting down in my house and Xtralarge is selling my Wonder Meal for me virtually, and I'm getting paid. Also, with the extra token, if you know somebody that is, I've got this 50,000 to just put in a corner. Tell them, don't just put it in a corner, invest it in extra token. And you get paid every blessed day. Every blessed day you get paid for that 50,000, one extra token you invest, you get paid every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, no bank holidays. No holidays at all. You get paid on a daily basis, including Saturday, Sunday. There is no, it's only Monday to Fridays. We don't pay weekend, no. It's only during Easter, no, on Easter day or Christmas day or Ilea's festival or whatever. You're not going to get paid. No, it doesn't work like that. Extra token, you get paid every blessed day. how interesting is that? So you target your audience. If you tell people about this. Also, there are also ways, the young people, like I said, when you speak to young people about the foodie agents as well, the excursion, the extra token, the food network, and all that trainings in Xtralarge Farms, I'm sure young people, because of their physical, they are agile, even the middle class, they are agile, they can do lots and lots and lots of things. So target them, group of them, speak to them, tell them the good benefits and everything, and just don't waste your time talking to the wrong people and talking to the right people with the wrong products. You get the right people and tell them the right thing they need to hear. So that's just all about identifying your customers, identifying your audience, know them, know your customers. Thank you very much. That's all I'm going to say so that we don't take much of our time. Xtralarge.
100%.
100%. So we're going to call on the next person to take on the next topic, which is Farmer Elizabeth Akeju. So she's going to be telling us on how to link your business with your social media account, especially WhatsApp. So Farmer Elizabeth Akeju, if you're there, please.
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you.
Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, farmers in the house. My name is Farmer Elizabeth from Xtralarge Farms, from the head office. So today I'm going to be talking about how you can link your business to your social media account. So we have different kinds of social media accounts. We have the Instagram, we have the TikTok, we have the Twitter. But I'm going to be talking about the most popular one, which is the WhatsApp, because I know almost everybody here has a WhatsApp. So why do so many people has a WhatsApp, but yet they find it difficult to go into business because they'll be like, I don't have a shop and people need to see the product. There's no way I can advertise my product, and yet you have WhatsApp. And it is even more easier on your Android phone. You can get your personal WhatsApp, and you can also get your business WhatsApp on the same phone, though it will require different numbers. So how can you, so I'm talking about 8 strategies for WhatsApp marketing. Number 1, you use your WhatsApp for business. You use your business WhatsApp app instead of your normal WhatsApp. Because business WhatsApp has a lot of tools you can use. You can build up your business profile, quick replies, automated messages, and catalog. So now you want to set up a business WhatsApp where you can advertise your products. Number 1, you build your business profile. Your business profile needs to be attractive. And if you're talking about Xtralarge food, you let them know that you're an advocate of organic products. You're an advocate of eating healthy. I think that alone is attractive for anybody. To be like, okay, what does this person do? So you build your business profile to be very, very attractive. Then also you have the quick replies. These quick replies will help your customer stay intact with you, especially when you're online and you are not ready to reply the chat. So this quick message, you will save it at a side on your phone. It will ask for what's it called though? A logo. You just click on the logo and the quick reply will come out. Then you send it to your customer. Then also we have the automated messages. If a customer see your video and say hi and you are not online, these automated messages will come in and say, good morning, how can we be of help to you? Good morning, thank you for calling them, contacting Xtralarge Farms. So it will not be as if they just say hi and they're just left like that, okay, this is like 30 minutes now, I have not gotten any reply. So that is one of the advantages of using a WhatsApp. So here is where the deals comes in. If you're going to do adverts on other social media platforms, you need to source for followers. You need to look for followers. But here using WhatsApp, you don't need to source for followers. All you need to source for is contact. And most of us, we have nothing less than 1,000 contacts on our phone. It might be possible that among these 1,000 contacts, we are only familiar with 100 out of the 1,000 contacts. But for every status you post, you are definitely sure that 70% of your contacts view that status. So you create an appealing brand for your WhatsApp. Now this comes to your status. We call it flash advertisement, because status will just be there for like 24 hours before it goes off. So we call it flash advertisement. So when you post pictures, you don't just post pictures. You post it leaving a very attractive caption to it. Fine, let's say, for example, you want to post Wonder Meal on your status and you just post the picture, post a father. Then I will just view it and be like, okay, what's this? Then I will just ignore. But if you put in a very attractive caption to it, then I see the picture, then I read the caption, and it's very attractive. I like it, it's catchy. Then definitely I will slide into your DM and be like, excuse me, ma'am, what's this all about? And at that point, you will know you are ready for business. So immediately you can use your quick reply, or you can just voice call them immediately. Because to me, I really prefer you doing voice call, because at that moment they are in love with whatever it is they saw on your status. They really, really want to know about it. So if you are chatting with them, you might not be with your phone for too long. When you drop your message, you might not be with your phone for too long that, okay, hello, ma, this is it. Then you drop your phone. Then they replied expecting an instant answer and they couldn't get. So once they message you like that, just do a voice call. Then tell them everything they need to know. Once you buy Xtralarge me is the combination of local rice and unripe plantain. It helps, it boosts your immune system. Once you tell them on phone, they'll be like, okay. And again, confidence in whatever it is you are selling is also very, very attractive. You don't have to tell them, they only told us that Wonder Me is a very good product though. And it's a good product. We've been listening to so many testimonies. You can't sell value if you don't have value. If you don't experience the value, then you can't sell it. So then also we have different kind of videos you can be sending to your customers online. They don't even have to be your customers. Just be like, I saw this video and I feel like, okay, you might actually make use of it. It might be about Xtra token. I'm sure there is a video concerning Xtra token. You can send pictures of our packages to them. Excuse me, ma, this thing is very attractive. Oh, look at the returns. You might like it. Then you send a very attractive caption with it. Yes, I'm talking about caption because so many people like us, we always like reading caption too much. So then also the next one I'll be talking about is building your contact database. That one is also important. Building your own contact database. So now you have 1,000 customers and you're only familiar with like 100 customers. You can't just enter their DM and send them message. No, you need to build them. So firstly, you can create a group for them. Then ask them, please, I am into this and this. I don't know. Can I add you to the group? Definitely, you will learn a lot of things and it has this advantage and advantage. Can I add you to the group? And also, the message you compose is also very important. They'll be like, okay, let's see, just add me to the group. Then you can add some of the members of Xtralarge Farms also to that group. So that once anything nice comes out of Xtralarge, if you're not even online, the members of Xtralarge in that group will just post it there. I remember during the time we were doing alerts, and too many people just take it to the group that, hey, thank God I've received my chicken returns. So many people like, I've not though. now I've received my own. Oh. You know, a new member in that group will be like, what's really happening? What's this chicken returns they are talking about? They will want to know. Then they can just private chat you. But I think creating a group is exposing them more to what Xtralarge is all about. Then adding few farmers in the group that can help you give them knowledge. Then also you can do WhatsApp meetings online. I remember I think we do that some month ago where we just chat on WhatsApp. People will ask questions, then we will answer their question via WhatsApp at night. So you can also do that. You can organize meeting where you can chat, everyone will be online. Then you tell them more about Xtralarge Farm using pictures and videos. So many people don't read write-ups. They don't read write-ups, but you see that video, they will watch. That pictures, they will review. So that is why you must have a detailed video of what you do. So if they don't read, they will watch. And once they watch, they'll be like, okay, let me enter your DM, let me know. So then also we have broadcast message. So this, you can send bulk message to like 256 people at once. So it will go in group, but it will deliver in their DM as if you private chatted them. It will deliver in their group as a private message. So that is another thing, another advantage of WhatsApp business. So you just click on 256 people, then you send them that, okay, this is what Xtralarge is doing now, then you send it to them. You might not get reply from these 256 people, but few people will read through it and let you know, okay, what's this all about? What's this all about? Let me know more about it. Then you label them. I would say label. That is another features WhatsApp business use. So this label, you can label them as customer. You can label them as orders. You can label them as important. Probably people you have big eyes on that, okay, I must bring this person to Xtralarge Farm Zone. And you don't want them to mix with your message, because by the time you have a lot of message will start going down and you might actually forget. So you label them as important, you label them as prospects, customers. So by the time you want to message them, you want to revisit your message, you just go to labels, then click on the category of people you want to chat with. Then also number 4, offer relevant content to your consumers. So then this comes to status also. So many of us, we are not even sure of what we are doing. You post Wonder Me today, you post a meme video tomorrow. Next tomorrow, you post what is happening in First Bank. Another time, you post what is happening in election. It is your business account. Everything about it should be all about your business. Consistency is also good. If I view your status today, I saw Wonder Me from Xtralarge, I ignore. Next tomorrow, I saw another thing from Xtralarge, I ignore. Till for like a week, I'm just seeing the same thing on your status. Definitely, I'll be intrigued to know what this Xtralarge is all about. But if you're not consistent with it, tomorrow you post a baby dancing. Next tomorrow you post about Xtralarge farms. It will take away customers from you. They won't be able to see you as a very serious businesswoman. But once you are consistent, okay, this is what Xtralarge is all about. Then also we do have outing in Xtralarge farms. You can just make a short video. Hello, here we have. I remember when we did this Agritech City Live Fiesta. So many people were making videos. Hey, this is live at Agritech City. You know, once you post that to your status, people are like, this is the Xtralarge you've been telling us all about. And you'll be like, yes. And then business starts from that point. So number 5, deliver swift customer support. As I said earlier, once they view your status, and they come to your DM, that is the moment of love for that product. That minute, they just have it's just a moment of love for that product. If you don't reply in the next 10, 15 minutes, they might just forget about it. All the feelings will just vanish. So that is why your quick reply and automated messages are very, very important. In the label, you have away message, you have written message, you have quick reply message. So you set it with a timing that, okay, customer that has not messaged me for like 3 months, once they message, a greeting message will go to them. New customers, good morning message, about my product message, depending on whatever it is they input to you. The message will determine the message, your automated message that will follow. So then also, number 6, consumer research and feedback. So customers will be like, okay, don't worry, I will get back to you. And we just forget the customer. If she comes back, fine. She comes back, I cannot stress myself. This is business, so you need to stress yourself. So once a customer tells you that, okay, I will get back to you, you can also use the label button. Customers that wants to get back to me, you label them. So after like 2 or 3 or 4 weeks, 4 weeks is too much, just 2 weeks, you've not heard anything from them, you message them back. You can actually message them with a new package from Xtralarge Farms. Hello, good morning, ma. I saw this on our platform and I'm like, you can't miss this opportunity. Oh. That's the reason why I'm sending you this message. Number 1, the customer will be impressed that even though she said she will get back to you, you still have in your mind that, okay, what is this all about? Let me get to know about your product. And again, don't put networking first. As Governor Temi said, don't talk about networking. Networking chases away customers. Let's talk about eating healthy, which is the number 1 goal of what we do in Xtralarge Farms. We want people to eat healthy, because all of us, we are a rescue agent, so we want people to eat healthy. Talk about how our food are organic, how it's okay to go for quality over quantity when it comes to your health. How Xtralarge products are not detrimental to your health, but instead they can even incorporate your system. That alone, okay. So you mean it's just food though? Yes, so it's food. Then send videos out. We have a lot of Facebook videos. Send link. We do hold our Zoom link, our Zoom meeting every Tuesday. Then I think twice every 2 Sunday in a month. Send them the link. Join. You know, so many people, they get convinced after this Zoom meeting that, okay, see the MD talk. God, there's also a man, Governor Obajo. It said something. No, I'm very, very impressed. I just want to become a member. Yes, customers has messaged me that, okay, I enjoyed this Zoom meeting, and now I want to become a member. So you send them link, you send them videos. Then also, if you are sending them a write-up, add emojis. Make sure your write-up is attractive. Don't let your write-up to be so serious. So many people, you just type, then you send. Nothing is even attractive about the message. So many people just ignore. Okay, I don't understand. You know, there is this time we used to send customers write-up, and they'll be like, explain more. We've given you everything. Then you type another one, send to her, please explain more. Then okay, then we'll call, then we talk. It is what is in that message. I might not actually even deliver as details as the message to them, but they will just understand. So that shows that they're not even reading the message, but still they still want to get the information. So it's either you make your text, you make it attractive, add emojis to it, enrich your text, make use of bold, italics in your text. So number 7, use of flashing advertisements. I already talked about it. That is the status. You need to take your status seriously, because the only way you can reach out to people you are not mutually affiliated to is through status. You can't just push message to your consumers that, hey, this is what is about Xtralarge Farm. Someone you've not even talked to for like 2 to 3 years, then you come to their DM. Have you heard about Xtralarge Farms? They're selling food, though. They're doing this. So, it even sounded. They just like, it's just part of all this broadcast message. But if you are posting it on your status time to time, and they are seeing it, at the end of the day, they will just be the one to come to your DM and be like, okay, let's get to know about it. Then also do a proper follow-up. Now, there are no more prospects, there are now customers, there are now farmers in Xtralarge farms. Now, you still need to do follow-up. You don't just leave them once they become a member. You still continue to nurture them. Now, you're a member. This is what you will, this is the team you will join. You are living in Ikorodu. We have Ikorodu team. You are living in Isolo. Let me introduce you to our governor in Isolo. Oh, you are from Lekki. Let me introduce you to our people in Lekki. But that does not mean you are not the person with father again. That does not mean they are taking away your customers from you. They are still your customers. But for them to get a proper information around them, you need to introduce them to our governors or leaders around their vicinity. So then also, one of the biggest advantage of WhatsApp is that it creates a direct communication between you and your customers. And it is inexpensive. With 100 MB, you can chat on WhatsApp. You might not be able to send video, but you can chat on WhatsApp. You can talk to customers on WhatsApp directly. Then also make use of videos, audios, then text. Then also your profile picture for your business must be a very fine logo of Xtralarge Farms. Then also your greeting message, you need to let them know that, okay, thank you for contacting Xtralarge Farms Ikorodu. Thank you for contacting Xtralarge Farms Ota. Thank you for contacting Xtralarge Farms Lekki. So once the person saw it, they'll be like, okay, do you have a branch at Abule Egba? They'll be like, yes, you have a branch. So my time is up. So that is all about you using your WhatsApp as a business platform for you. You don't have to open a shop. Once you have the pictures of our products, pictures of new packages, videos and everything, you can start your business immediately. Thank you very much. And that is all on using your WhatsApp as a business platform. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much, Mama Elizabeth. That was wonderful. So we've read it all. Let's make our WhatsApp our business tool. I'm doing that already, and I've tapped into some new things from her now. The labeling aspect, I need to work on it as well. Thank you so much. God bless you, darling. The next speaker is our very own Swagalicious MD and our Swagalicious Governor Adeowo, and they'll be talking to us about how to handle radio adverts, TV presentations, short seminars presentations with their timing, 5, 10 to 30 minutes, giving a convincing speech. So we're going to call on our Swagalicious MD, our very own mama in the house. Thank you. MD or Daddy O.
Hello, Governor Temi.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Yes. Governor Owo should continue. MD will join soon.
Okay.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Daddy O, please, sir. Okay, if Daddy Owo is not available at the moment, maybe we'll go to the next topic and then come back to Daddy Owo later on. If Governor Gloria Ibe is there, please, if she can come on to tell us about how to organize, host, facilitate a seminar, and get the most out of it. That would be interesting. Governor Gloria. Governor Gloria, please. I think I saw
Yes, I'm
her.
here. 1 minute.
Okay.
I'm here, please. Sorry, I was trying to. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, can you all hear me? Can you hear me now, Governor Temi and everyone?
We can hear you loud and clear.
Hello.
We can hear you, Governor Gloria.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Governor Gloria from the Solar Center, the rescue agents in charge of the Solar Center. So this afternoon, the topic before me is how to organize, host, facilitate a seminar, and get the most out of it.
Sorry about that. I think it's the network. She'll join us again. Don't waste most of the time. So I'll call on Governor Lucy now to discuss with us about how to turn our contacts into millions. I'm really interested in this one. I want to turn my contacts into millions. And I'm sure most of us here, we want to turn that into millions as well. So Governor Lucy, ma.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my Governor Temi.
Good afternoon, ma.
Thank you for hosting the program for us. So my name is Governor Lucy Jimo, representing Xtralarge Farms and also a coordinator of Maryland Center here in Nigeria, Lagos. Actually, I would just bring in a few of my own kind of testimony before going to the question that I'm to answer. So I joined Xtralarge Farm precisely 2019 July, and my aim then was to send my money on an errand. But getting to the seminar that very day at Ikeja, I was so amazed when I saw the MD. She was the one that took the seminar that very day. Sorry, my video is not on. Sorry. So I was so pleased to listen to all what she has for us that very day. And I was so glad. Do you know the reason why I was glad? Because I've never even kind of maybe mix up myself with any kind of maybe company or networking or whatsoever. So after listening to the presentation that very day, I saw people cutting away food, they didn't pay for. I was looking at them, I said, kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ níbí báyìí? What is happening? And I was told that in that particular time, some people stepped from induction stage to family stage, from family stage to community stage. And once they step to any of the stages, it comes with a good benefit. I said, I thought they said it's only food, they do organic food and all that, and you can still invest in them. I said, okay, let me just see how it runs, because as a first time, I didn't know, the person that introduced me didn't tell me anything. I just came in. So I was coming back to back for seminar in order to acquire that knowledge of what is really happening at Xtralarge farms. Though that very day I registered with my family, but to the glory of God, I was so moved that that very day, I now moved to family state, and I was given the product 7,000. That one gingered me very well, because I saw, you've actually collected your 10,000. Though that day I registered 8,500. I said, I've actually collected my money I used for registration back. So what next? And we are collecting food. I said, this company is wow. You can't see such company in Nigeria again. So the nice thing is I start telling people. And again, I did the investment. Up till now, I'm still on the investment platform. And every month, at least I will get 2-3 alerts. And that one is kudos to Xtralarge farms. Without calling, without doing anything, you get alert on a steady basis. So back to the question now, but first and foremost, I would like to define the word eating healthy. Healthy living, healthy living. Healthy living is just like having the opportunity to act in a way that positively affects your physical and mental well-being. That is paying attention of what you eat. What you take in matters a lot. Now in Nigeria, we all know, except somebody that wants to deceive him or herself. Now in Nigeria, all what we are saying, they are chemicalized food, junks, rubbish. And at Xtralarge farms, we say we don't eat rubbish, and that's it. We don't eat rubbish. So if you are eating at all, you must know what you are taking in, because that thing you are taking in might, at the long run, affect your system. Because there was a day somebody heard, one of my brothers was passing by on the road. He was so hungry and there was nothing he could eat at that moment. He now decided to buy roasted plantain. Do you know that, as I'm telling you, roasted plantain landed that person in the hospital? What happened? They said there is poison in the roasted plantain. I didn't mean he is the only one at home that very day. What we will be saying will be different from what is happening now. Just a roasted plantain. So we should all know, if you are taking organic food, let it be organic all through. Be consistent with whatever you are eating. Not that you will eat Wonder Meal today, tomorrow you go and eat, I don't want to call any brand, sorry. You go and eat another food. If you are taking organic, make it organic all through. And our products, they have varieties of products at Xtralarge farms. There's beans, there's rice, there's plantain flour, there's a yam flour, there's beans flour, there's all varieties of things that you will enjoy anytime you want to take this meal or the products. So you don't need to be going around looking for things that will now endanger your system. So now let me take you to eating healthy habits. Eating healthy habits follows a healthy eating pattern that includes the varieties of nutrients in food and drinks. At Xtralarge Farms, we have all that. We have all that. Sorry for that. At Xtralarge Farms, we have all that it takes. Eating healthy, eating a varieties of food that gives you the nutrients you need to maintain your health, your food, good food and energy. So in everything you do, you must have the ability to eat right. Because once you don't eat right, you will not be able to get those calories, those nutrients you need to get. So these are all we are advocating for at Xtralarge Farms, because our products and the health living and the eating healthy are also part of our 4 cardinal points. We say we farm easy, eat healthy, live healthy, and make money. Our products are organic in nature, free of chemicals, preservatives, coloring, and the likes. And they also have healing properties in them once you take our food. If you are on this meeting this very day and maybe you don't know how to get our food, you can, if you are in Lagos, get to our Ikeja office where you can, all the products are available. And some people, they will say, organic food, do you want you? My brother, my sister, if organic food want you, do you prefer to be sick and later refer to a hospital where you go and spend millions going through tests and other things in the hospital, instead of you to eat healthy so that you will not even have that cost to attend hospital for any reason? Because like me now, since 2019 in my house, we thank God we be eating Xtralarge meals only, Xtralarge products only, no mixture. And to the glory of God, up to this present moment, even the children, myself and my husband, we've never one day said, okay, something is wrong, we want to go to hospital, except for the COVID period when they said we should go and take vaccine. So that one alone saves money. It saves money. Some people don't know all these things. It saves money. Instead of you taking your money to hospital every now and then, you have to save this money. At Xtralarge Farm, eating healthy is our business, and that's it. Once you are a member of Xtralarge Farms, that business belongs to you. It belongs to you. As the last speaker have said, that on your WhatsApp status, all our products, you showcase them on your WhatsApp status with a good caption. Thereby, anybody that reads all these captions will be able to call you back in order to ask further questions. We are also a rescue agent to the world. A rescue agent in the sense that if you have anybody, because at times, some people, they will say they are healthy, but they will not know in one way or the other, their system may not be functioning. But once you introduce this, our premium pack, which is called our extra meal, to them, they will be able, when they eat it, they are the one that will give you the feedback. That's what we call the testimony. Because most of the people have been introducing this, our meal to, they always told me that they've never seen such meal before. And don't forget, our extra meal is a natural blend of our local ofada rice and plantain flour. You can make it in swallow, and you can also do it as a cereal. It's rich in fiber, and it's also rich in calcium and other vitamins. So if all these things are being captured to under our WhatsApp group, people will be able to know how our food are have most of the nutrients we need on a daily basis. So just advising our people how to eat healthy and living healthy habits, they can also, maybe once they see the caption on our WhatsApp group, when they call us and we are able to tell them more about the products, is also an avenue for them to come up on board to ask us, how do I be a member of this group? So once they ask you, that's when they join our food club. This is a food club where we make millions, because anybody that come in contact with your caption, they will one way or the other will like to become a member. And being a member at Xtralarge Farms, there's a lot of benefits that is being attached to it. The former speaker have spoken about the necessary investment platform that is available for everyone who is a member to join. Those investment opportunities are the things that make one to be more happy, and whenever they are receiving their alerts. Because there was a prospect when I registered the prospect, and immediately he signed in last year. He signed in for the Niger 60, and he paid the whole money, 335, remaining 20,000. Do you know that since that 2022 February that the person registered, he didn't come back to ask after, when am I going to get the ROI? It's just this year, this month we have, February, is coming back. And when I now check his leg, I said, you've not been activated. Why do you keep so long? Why didn't you tell me after then? I've done all what I can do. Then he said his phone got spoiled and all this and this and this. I said, okay, just let me contact the admin. And when I contacted the admin, everything was done for him instantly. He was so happy. He said, if it's some other company, he will never see that money again. I said, 35,000, you will not see again. At Xtralarge, integrity is our watchword. That's Xtralarge for you. Anytime you put in something or you invest, you've paid, and you have the receipt to show for it, you will surely get. And that's why I'm telling people that at Xtralarge, the referral commission alone give you a rest of mind. Because once you refer person, a referral commission will be given to you. And under the food club, where we have the 5 stages: induction stage, family stage, community stage, national stage, and international stage. And each of these stages comes with different packages, that's benefits, that once you move from one to the other, up to a tune of 1 million naira in food and cash, respectively. And aside that, free land will be given to you. Xtralarge will farm on it while you get the alert. Am I communicating? Hello?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. And aside that, that's where you get your 3-bedroom bungalow as you drop from the last stage. So at Xtralarge, we say there is always an entry and an exit point. That under the food, Xtralarge is not a networking organization, but there's no other name we could call it, rather than, because we network, according to what our governor Temi said, we network every day, but people don't know. But anytime you want to register under Xtralarge, everybody is automatically under the food club. So it's under the food club, you get moving from one stage to the other. If you want to do any business with us at Xtralarge Farms, you have to be a registered member. So, and that makes you to fall under the food club or the food network. So that's what we do basically at Xtralarge Farms. We farm easy, we eat healthy, we live healthy, and we make cool money under the different investment platform we have. Thank you all for listening. I hope everybody will get one or two things to hold on to. So we are happy family at Xtralarge Farms, and we pray that as you come also, you will also be happy. So thank you all for listening.
Thank you so much, ma. That is interesting, very interesting. We farm easy, we eat healthy, we live healthy, we make money. And after making that money, we enjoy the money. You can see that our body, our skin is radiating because we enjoy the money we make. Thank you so much, ma. Really appreciate you. I don't know if Daddy Owo is in now, so he can take us on how to handle the radio adverts, the TV present. Oh, I can see my swagalicious mama here. Our very own, one and only swagalicious, fantagberesi, fantastic, fabulous, everything I can call her. She's wonderful. Andy, over to you, ma.
Thank you. I've been here since, so I've been here since.
I know, but I can see your video now.
Good afternoon, sirs and mas. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, ma.
I'm sure we've had a wonderful time. And I'm so impressed with the presentations from our different speakers. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you. It's already 2 minutes to 4. Even though we still have quite a number of things to cover. Okay, so we still have, oh wow. How to handle radio and TV adverts. Has Governor Gloria taken her own?
The network was kicking her out, so that was why I said Governor Lucy should take over. So it's just Governor Gloria and the super mega distributor. Yeah.
Governor Gutoye, Abi?
Yes.
Okay. Because we don't want it to be more than 2 hours. So maybe we should leave the radio part out for today.
Okay, ma'am.
That's from Governor Deo. How to organize and host facilitate seminar, we should leave that out for today. Then we should just jump to how you can be a super mega distributor without having a shop or warehouse.
Okay.
Governor Gutoye and Governor Obajo will take that and we have to close. You know, some people, maybe the theater they brought to join the meeting and all that. So we really have to close. Governor Gutoye and Obajo will just take over.
Okay, Governor Gutoye, ma, or Governor Obajo.
Good afternoon, MD. Thank you, Governor Temi.
Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, all farmers and everyone on this platform. My name is Tony Oguntoye. I'm representing Ilupeju area of Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. I'm meant to talk about being a super mega dealer without having a shop or a warehouse. I will use my experience to explain how it all came about. I joined Xtralarge in the end of 2018. 2019, I became more serious with it. And the reason why I became very serious with Xtralarge is because I realized there's integrity, 100%. And I wanted peace of mind. And we have several options. We have several options and none is compulsory. So I'm involved in almost all, but I'm going to be talking about the super dealership. I joined the super dealership train because I'd read a lot about the advantages, the benefits of natural and organic food. Even before I came on board, knew about Xtralarge Farms. And I understand that if you can change your diet you can change your health status. And I understand that whatever you eat or don't eat affects you later in life, or even younger people that feel that they can eat anything and get away with it. And most especially, I have the love for people, and I want people to be well. That's why we also call ourselves rescue agents, because I have passion for the people. One of the reasons why super dealership is something that can easily be joined or taken advantage of is that there's for extra large farms, there's no entry barrier. There's, unlike other companies like flour mills and so on, and all these companies that are available, there's so many things that you have to do to become a super dealer. You have to drop a certain amount, deposit a certain amount. You have to have a warehouse. You have to have them come in and check. You have to, so many things you have to do. It's very, very capital intensive. But with extra large farms, you can start small and grow and scale up. That's the good thing about extra large farms. Initially, what we were doing that then was to buy 1 carton of extra large meal for about 3 months, then become a super dealer. So I did that, and I was able to sell by advertising the benefits of our extra large meal, which we were calling Wonder Meal then, and it's still Wonder Meal now, because there's so many benefits to it. So that was how I was able to start. And later on, I was able to add some other products by telling them the advantages of natural food, 100% natural food, and the disadvantages of eating adulterated food, which we have a lot here. We have a lot of adulterated food in Nigeria. We have the palm oil that has pig fat, that has hydrogen peroxide and a bit of paint, added with a bit of palm oil. And that is why I tell people, I said, sometimes when in the past, when you see palm oil, you put palm oil heat it on the fire, and everything starts pouring up and down your stove or your cooker, that is the reason why you have that. You are actually eating poison. So what I do is to tell them the advantages of eating healthy food. This food is different from the ones we have on the market. You can't keep on drinking gari, which has been in the bowl in the market with flies perching on it, and you keep on drinking it and think you'll be fine. And apart from that, I keep on telling people that the ailments we never used to have earlier on in Nigeria, in the late 70s, we never used to hear about cancer, liver problem, kidney problem. It wasn't that common as the things that we now have now, and it's almost on a daily basis. So the fact that we're actually selling extra large products makes us rescue agents. We're trying to inform people about the difference between the ones with GMO, the ones that are adulterated, and the ones that are 100% natural and properly and hygienically processed. So with that, I've been able to gather people, gather my customers along the way. Then at seminars, you talk about the advantages of the food, and that is what we start with first. Advantages of each of those foods that we have. We have over 20 different foods. And right now, I have some people that if I don't have a certain product, they keep on pestering me till I get it for them. They'll tell you, I cannot, you have to find this thing for me, So it's been heartwarming to be able to help people. Then at the time, I think before COVID, what I did was, because with marketing, you have to be creative. You don't just continue doing things the same way. I made nylon bags, transparent nylon bags, because our packaging is super. All those packages are fantastic. They're eye-catching. So I made transparent bags with green handles and so on, and I put different products, and I decided to sell. I sold even about 50 packs, 50 bags of those ones to even just one person. So I was able to advertise, and advertise through what? Through WhatsApp, especially my WhatsApp status, and sometimes to individual WhatsApp story, and to individuals, and also Facebook story, because what I realized that actually works for me, based on because you look at the demographics of the people you that are your friends or sort of cater to, and I believe they watch my WhatsApp story or Facebook story more than any other thing. Still going to Instagram, but we're getting there. So I was able to start selling large amounts of that packaging, and I gave my price, you know. So people bought, and when they buy, they taste, and they realize that that is different. You can't taste our palm oil and want to taste any other palm oil, you know. So they keep on asking for it. Then you have individuals now requesting for it. So you do seminars, you talk about the products, you talk about the advantage and benefits of each of those products, and you tell them that everything you see here is 100% natural. No chemical fertilizers, no chemical preservatives. It's 100% natural, and food is your medicine. Then I also propose such group, the products to groups, you know, for groups to give out to. Maybe you have somebody that I know is in a group that has elderly people and wants to bless them and so on. You know, I advertise it to the person, and they buy quantity from me. Likewise, groups that want to give out gifts, you know. Then I must say that during the COVID lockdown, I kept on hammering on the fact that there are no hospitals to go to. We don't want to catch for COVID, even if we did not have COVID before. So you have this opportunity to stay healthy. So eat healthy so that you will not have to go into the hospital, because it was a real scare to even have any ailments and go into the hospital. And I had a lot of orders. In fact, at that time, what I just got was reliable delivery dispatch companies that were going to deliver at people's houses. And I actually made a lot during that time. And I've talked about other business groups. I advertise on other business groups. And I also have branded nylon bags right now, you know, to advertise the products. So what I'm telling you is that you can actually make money from super dealership. You can make a lot of money from super dealership by becoming a rescue agent. And I've been growing. Even last year, end of last year, I was able to sell about between 50 to 60 cartons within about 5 weeks, you know. So people are getting to know more about it. As a super dealer, you get to make people see the reason, sell the benefits, and not just the product. Sell the benefits, and you'll be on your way to making good, cool money on super dealership. As I am, right? Even today, I still got some orders. Right now, I have orders, pre-orders, that I'm even going to have to go and collect to supply. So you do your WhatsApp, use the social media that you know that people will actually look at. You use that. You also advertise our seminars. You package things together. You have to be creative, and you sell the benefits of the products. I think Xtralarge has made it easy for us to do such. They send a lot of materials. You get materials almost every day, and it makes your work easier, and it makes your joy full, because you are actually helping people. You are rescuing people, everybody around you. and they're actually calling you to bless you, to say thank you, and bless God for you. So I bless God for Xtralarge Farms for what they're doing. I have testimonies concerning members of my family who have taken the some of the foods and the radish, and they're thanking me for it and blessing Xtralarge for bringing it to their doorstep. Thank you very much, Governor Temi.
Thank you so much, ma. We really appreciate you. You can see that everything around Xtralarge, investment, every aspect of it, everything revolves around food. The way she was saying, when the first person talked, she talked about food. When I spoke, it was still the same food. When Farmer Elizabeth spoke, it was everything is just about food. The food club is food. Whether you introduce someone or you don't introduce someone, you talk about the health benefits of Xtralarge food. You still do that networking. Honestly, everything revolves around food. Thank you so much, Governor Oguntoye. I just want to quickly call on Governor Obajo to just say a bit about the food, what she has spoken, because she is in Nigeria, but Gigi Obajo is abroad, is in the US. So we'll be able to shed more light for those that are really, really interested. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Governor Temi, and a wonderful job to all our speakers that have been taking charge since we started the meeting. Just to add to what Governor Gutoye just said, I frankly think there's no Xtralarge member as at date that do not own a minimum of 4 shops. A minimum of 4 shops. I don't think there is any to every registered Xtralarge farm member. I own 5, for instance. And the reason I said that is I said that maybe there is somebody here who will want to prove me wrong, but I really don't think I'm wrong, because I know that it's been said, Xtralarge farm has a structure. And when you understand the structure of Xtralarge farms, you'll be able to identify with it based on the knowledge that you acquire about the business, and you are able to like key yourself into that structure and turn it around for you to be able to like make money from it. For instance, we most times think that Xtralarge farm offices is owned by Xtralarge farms. It's actually not. I don't think it's owned by us. It's owned by us. Those Xtralarge farm offices that you see is owned by us, but managed by Xtralarge farms. I mean, you've heard about foodie agent, for instance. Foodie agent, the food is there. The food is kept in those Xtralarge farm offices. And that's why I say at least minimum of 4. So the Ota office is your office, Ikeja office is your office, Abeokuta is your office, Abuja is your office, Ikeja is your office. Because those foods are actually kept in those stores, and you are somewhere in your room, your homes, your office, your little corner, doing business with that. Because when you talk about mega sales or store or distributorship, 3 major things are actually involved. You talk about the storage. You need a space to keep your goods. You talk about capital. You need money to be able to do the business. Then you talk about logistics. So talking about the capital, I mean, someone who is a foodie agent does not even need any money to start the business. And yet the food that the person is selling is stored in one Xtralarge farm office at Ikeja. And it can actually send somebody to go pick up those food, buy, and it gets paid for it. So, and in that way, you are actually, equipping yourself. So, I mean, we've talked about visual distributorship scheme also too. People who have the capital as much as that, in the hundreds, to be able to invest in that. Xtralarge farm also takes care of the storage space, takes care of the marketing, takes care of the logistics that goes around it. All you just do is to, get your alerts. So these are ways that you can actually operate even without owning a shop, and you are making money. Many of us here, we started like that. And over time, we started to grow into what we are today in the business. I operate Xtralarge Farm office also here in Atlanta, in the US. And I use my own garage. My garage is what I use as my shop. So I don't have to like go pay somebody else outside. I don't pay light. I don't pay those extra bills on it. So I turn my garage into my office space and I make my order. I ship my food down here and I'm doing my business. So you have to like understand the business. I mean, everything that has been said since we've been here by 8 o'clock, or all those things that have been said. I mean, those are things that you need to take home and now sit down because the structure is there. I mean, the Xtralarge Farm has given us the access. You now sit down and design your own space to be able to like match the structure. It's like you buying a land. When you buy a land, you look at how much space do I have. You can't build a mansion on a half plot of land. So but now Xtralarge Farm is saying, okay, I've given you the space. How do you want to make your design? It's your responsibility to design based on the available structure. So you now look at it, okay, I don't have the money for a shop. Yeah, fine. Use Xtralarge Farm office as your shop. Start as the foodie agent. Okay, I have a small corner in my house that at least I can keep food there. Then now take those physical foods out to like market. Yeah, why not? We have talked about social media. Use social media to also market your products. And in that way, you don't even need to like do any storage. So I mean, like I shared, I've mentioned this story many times. I mean, somebody contacted me some years ago and asking about the hamper, the food hamper in December. And I was relating with the person, it was on Facebook. I was relating with the person, not even knowing that the contact was from Ogun State Government office in Abeokuta. And I was able to do that business right from where I am. I didn't have to travel to Nigeria to do the business. And I was able to make money from it. And that established a business relationship between us. And one other thing that we also need to take away from here is also that we need to like leverage on ourselves. I mean, leverage on Xtralarge Farm structure, the available opportunities that are being given, leverage on your leaders, leverage on those who referred to youth into, and a closed mouth will never get fed. So that's where it now comes for you to like seek knowledge, ask questions, try out things, learn from other people's experiences, then come up with your own structure and run your business the way you want it and the way you like it, the way you know is going to be relevant and useful for you, and you'll be able to like build your own world from there. Yes, you want to start small. Yes, you can start small. If you have the huge capital to even start with, yeah, why not? You can also do that. So it gives room for everybody to be able to operate. Everybody has that opportunity to be able to operate. So you can be a mega distributor without even you owning a shop, without even owning a very big space, without you breaking the bank, breaking the bank to be able to like start your business. You don't necessarily have to do that. So you can start with no money. You can start with a few hundreds. You can start with millions as you may want it. And you can also start with your own room, in your own house. If you live in a one bedroom, you can start right there to use that space as your office, as your store. And it's also serving you as a residential purpose too, the residential purpose. So, I mean, you can operate the way you like with the structure that Xtralarge Farms has laid on ground. That's why I said none of us, no registered member of Xtralarge Farm, and we own minimum of 4. At least minimum, that's the minimum. Because you have those food stock in those offices, and you as a registered member, you can plug yourself into it and begin to be able to do business. Imagine the volume of food that you have in each of Xtralarge Farm offices. And you are the manager of your business. You are the manager of your business. And Xtralarge Farm is helping you to like do those things that will make you, that will give you a lot of hassles. Some of us who are in diaspora, we sell food in Nigeria. I mean, I have a guy who actually picks my food and distributes, and the logistic guy that distributes food for me. I don't even know whether the guy is black or is white or is yellow. I don't know. I only know his name and phone number. So anytime any of my customers call in and I just say, hey, success. Okay, this is the person this office you are going to. Pick it from here. I mean, take it there, and that's it. Business is done. The guy makes his money, I make my money. Everybody is happy. So the structure is there at Xtralarge Farms, and these are some of the platforms that you can learn. Come to meetings like this. No bother your leaders. Ask them questions. The people who referred you, even the person that referred you here today, ask them questions. Okay, how do I do this? How do I do that? And visit the offices too. Ask further questions. Go online, read about Xtralarge Farms. It's all has been said. And then you'll be able to build your own world from there. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Gigi. Xtralarge, honestly. If you are still contemplating, hey, contemplate very well, think very well, act fast, don't be late. Join Xtralarge Farms, you will not have any cause to regret. Honestly, I'm not in Nigeria, and I envy people in Nigeria, because supposing I'm in Nigeria, oh my God, I know what I would have done so far. With the little I've done here, I'm even proud, but supposing I'm living in Nigeria, honestly, I know what I would have done. Honestly, Xtralarge is 100% Baba. Everybody around me know that I am Xtralarge. When they see me, yeah, Xtralarge. That's what they call me now, Mama Xtralarge. Honestly. So let them start calling you Baba Xtralarge and Xtralarge too. Please tap into this and don't waste any more time. If you are new here, joining us for the first time, you've heard so much. You still need to know more. Go to your upline. I said your upline. Go to the person that invites you to this webinar today, and they'll shed more light to it as well. And don't waste too much time overthinking. You overthink and miss great opportunities. Don't overthink about it. But we advise that you pray before you join us in Xtralarge Farms. Thank you so much, and God bless. Now we're going to take just a few questions, and our MD is here to answer the questions, and the leaders as well. So I'm going to be calling on those that have raised their hands. Oh, there's no one. I don't think anyone wants to ask questions. It seems we all understand, and we enjoyed the meeting, so we understood everything. If you have any question, please raise your hand. Let's take maybe 1 or 2 questions and round up for today. Okay, we have Farmer Oguniran Oyinlola. If you can unmute yourself and ask your question, please. Farmer Oguniran Oyinlola, please. Unmute yourself. I've asked you to unmute. Okay.
Okay. Good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
I joined this group. I registered January 31st. I went to the Keja office. Nobody introduced me yet. I saw Farmer Muji online, and I was interested. I went to the office. But my question is that I don't have any group. I really need someone to work with, so that if there's any information or anything I'm not clear about, like this token stuff now, I'm really interested. I want to start. There are a lot of questions that I will have asked if I'm in a group, and it will help me to work better. So that is why I raised my hand this afternoon. If there's any group that I can join.
Okay, ma'am. Whereabout do you live in Lagos?
We just moved to our site here in Magburu, Makogi, Ivy Garden.
Okay.
Makogi,
the reason why I asked
Magburu.
is there is a leader that you can be on their group, and they'll be able to enlighten you.
Okay, that is closer to this place.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Can I get the person, please?
Okay, let me. MD is there, or I can ask Farmer Sanusi to.
Governor Temi.
Yes, please.
Governor, sorry, Ambassador Mopelola stays at Magboro.
Okay.
Mopelola, the Ambassador Mopelola, she should be on the
She's on the group.
I don't know, but if you
Yes,
can check.
If she's there,
Mopelola, if she's there, she can just type the address. Because
yes.
she will be having a seminar next month. MD is also aware of it. If she's there, she can give us the address.
She's there. I can see Farmer Mopelola is there. Okay. Ma, if you can share your contact address with those that are around your environs for them to tap into this great privilege, that would be awesome. Thank you, ma.
Okay. Thank you, ma.
I'll call on Farmer Olaoye Abimbola. I've asked you to unmute, ma. Farmer Olaoye Abimbola.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes, ma.
All right. I'm glad to be in the webinar. I'm impressed with all I've had. I want to ask, myself, I'm joined years back when the registration was still 5,600. Through, I think the upline then was Governor Jakaye, and we've not visited since then. Is it still on, or is that going to be a new registration? That's my question.
Your registration is intact. You don't have to, as long as you know your username, you don't have a problem with Xtralarge. When you register once, that is it for a lifetime. You don't have to re-register. You can contact Governor Jakaye as well.
All right.
Thank you, ma.
Yes, ma'am.
Also, can I have, there's a farmer that has, the name is not there. Farmer Itel Vision, one would have preferred you to put your name, ma, or sir. But I'll just call you for this time. Next time, I won't call you.
Sorry, ma. The woman from Magboro, she should chat this number now. That's the Keja office number. So they can add her to a group first. Then we'll now we'll link her with Ambassador Mopelola Akonde for Magboro area. So madam, the madam from Magboro area.
Okay.
0818.
Okay, 0818. 92.
3355. That's Farmer Yinka of Ikeja office.
Okay.
So chat her right now that she should add you to a group. What do you know your username, ma?
Yes, Oguniro.
Is your username?
Yes.
Okay. So chat her, just chat her like that now that you were in the Zoom meeting today. So she should add you to the WhatsApp group. So there's a group like that. Then we will also connect with her. Or if she's hearing me now, just paste her address and the
I've even chatted Farmer Mopelola. I've dropped my address. My address.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so Farmer Itel Vision 1+, if you can quickly ask the question, we would love you to put your name next time, please.
I'm sorry, my unique. Hello, are you hearing me?
We can hear you, ma.
Yeah, I'm Unique Agro. I'm sorry I didn't put my name. So I'm actually calling from Magboro side also. So I would like to get the farmer in Magboro area so that I can
a member
attend. Yeah, I'm a member.
Okay.
Yeah, I was even at the February 8th seminar at Ikeja where you spoke.
Oh, okay. You're welcome.
They assisted me. Yeah. So I would like to have the address of the seminar. And also,
it's like you are the hot person for today. Please, okay, she already posted her number.
Posted the number on the chat.
Yeah, 294 19761.
61.
Okay. Okay.
Has already.
I'll chat that. I'll chat that. My second question is the agri-tech. I'm interested, but I don't really understand how the agri-tech club works. So I'd like to invest on the agri-tech club.
Okay. So which of our offices have you been frequenting?
I was at Ota once and Ikeja, I think twice.
Okay. So let me just number. No, if you
Sorry, this is breaking.
that will help you. But this is another number from the head office. 0913 428 756. Or give me your username. What's your username?
Unique Agro.
Unique.
Agro.
Unique as in UNIQUE.
Yes, ma. Agro.
Okay. All right. So if somebody will call you from the office after the meeting.
All right, ma. Thanks so much, ma.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, the next person is Farmer Idemudia Efosa.
And that might be the question for today.
Yes. Farmer Idemudia, you are lucky. Your question is going to be the last of the day.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir.
I'm Farmer Idemudia Efosa. My first question is from the how to link business to social media. That was taken by Farmer Elizabeth. I needed to ask that all these method that she stated, automated message, flash advertisement, creating attractive capture, contact database, are they tools that are on WhatsApp platform?
Yes, definitely.
But it's WhatsApp business, not just WhatsApp. You have to download WhatsApp business.
Okay. I will download the WhatsApp.
So let's do it. Sorry, let me come in like that. For
Okay,
anybody interested in learning about the WhatsApp business tools, how to set up all the WhatsApp, everything. Okay, let's call a meeting. Saturday is election day.
Yes.
Okay, so let's make it on Sunday.
Okay, part of the training on Sunday.
Yes, let's have another Zoom meeting on Sunday.
On Sunday, okay, ma.
Okay, so the meeting will be by 7 p.m.
Okay.
And we are only going to talk about two things. Number one is the food network opportunity. I can see a lot of people are asking, I want to join, how do I join? So you want to really understand the food network opportunity very well and how you can fly within a very short time. Then secondly, we now expatiate on the WhatsApp business tools.
Business tools, okay.
Everything. Sunday by 7. Normally, our Sunday meeting is supposed to be till March 5th. But because of this, we can see we have too many newcomers on the platform today. So we are just going to have that meeting by 7 p.m. on Sunday. Or should we make it Saturday, election day?
So Sunday should be better, man, because Saturday
we want
busy,
to follow,
busy, yes.
We want to follow, we want to know updates about election.
Yeah, election, yes.
Okay, so 7 p.m. Sunday, everybody agrees, yes. 7 p.m. Yeah, thank you very much. To 8:30 p.m. Basically talking about the food network opportunity and how to fly. And then talk about WhatsApp. So they'll be able to guide you. You will be doing it on your phone as we are
discussing
it, setting it up. You'll be setting it up immediately.
Okay. My second question. The Agri-Tech City tree donation, is it still on?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma. Okay, ma. Okay.
If you want to donate, you can still donate. We appreciate you.
Okay, ma. Okay. We can donate through any of our center, maybe at Ikeja or through any of our group.
You will have to do it. You know you are paying to the bank account.
Yes. Okay.
So if you have a center, you can connect with your leader that you want to do this, and then you get the account number, and then it's Zenith Bank account of Xtralarge Fund. So they'll give you the account number that you can make the payment to. And after that, you will receive a call from the head office confirming and appreciating you for what you've done.
Okay. Okay.
God bless you
so much.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, everybody. We really appreciate you for your time, for joining today, and I hope we've all enjoyed today's webinar. God bless you all. So some people are typing questions on the chat. If you can just go back to whoever invited you. There's someone that said, how can they join? They are in Abeokuta. We've got Abeokuta branch there. I don't know if any of the leaders from Abeokuta is there that can quickly just type their number.
All those people are from radio. We had a radio advert last week where we invited people here today to this Zoom meeting so that they can start up their business. They want to be brand ambassadors. They want to be foodie agents. They want to be super dealers. And you have also listened to all the things that has been said since morning. And you've seen that you can actually start this business with zero capital, only that you need to be a member. So after becoming a member, there are so many opportunities for you to harness, even without capital. So if you still need more information, I am aware that so many people, especially the first timers, they still need more information. So please get back to the number that invited you to this meeting today. All the people from radio, get back to us on 0913 428-7656. Immediately after now, we are creating a WhatsApp group for you, for all of you, the new people. We'll add you to the group. And then we're going to fix a time tomorrow or next where we will have a very short seminar in that WhatsApp group, and you can ask all your questions. And for all those who want to get started immediately, you want to register right now, still call that number, especially for all those who have been calling us from radio. So just contact that number or contact the number we called on radio, which was 090 4686 1800. So that was the number that gave you the link to join this meeting. And for other people who were not invited by radio, somebody invited you here, just like Governor Temi has said, please go back to that person. That person is definitely our member, and we'll add you to a group where you can get more information. But don't forget that on Sunday evening by 7 p.m., especially because of you, our first timers, we are coming back again to talk extensively about the food network opportunity and also how to set up your business on WhatsApp, which is free, absolutely free. Thank you, and thank you so much. Governor Temi, over to you, ma.
Thank you so much, ma. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We really love you. Xtralarge is a big family. We love ourselves. We are so full with love. That love will spread around everybody. So tap into it. Let's spread our love to everybody. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming, and hope to see you very soon again. God bless you all.
This meeting was recorded, right?
Yes, it was recorded, and it will be